Hey, what's up guys? It is me, MonayeJackson here again to do another video, and in this video I will be talking about what everybody else has been talking about and what has been trending, the Netflix movie or film titled Cuties. And I say it like that with the hand gestures on purpose because, as my title says and as my title suggests, Cuties is not really like all that cute or appropriate for anybody at any concern. I'm sorry. And I have been like hearing like news and talk about this like left and right, like no matter how many days go by and no matter like where I turn, it's like I can't like escape hearing about it or news about it, just like with the whole COVID-19 stuff, especially when COVID like first started earlier this year. And I've been hearing and watching other people's videos and opinions like on YouTube and Facebook and things like that. And for YouTube especially, like the people that I'm subscribed to, but even other people that I'm not subscribed to. And rightfully so, I've been hearing like a lot of negative reactions, and I figured like at this day and at this time it's finally my turn. I just want to keep up with the current events and topics and what's trending myself. I'm trying like my best and very hard to do so, and I just feel like this is something that is very necessary and important for me even to talk about as a Christian, and to represent Jesus and to represent Christ. And once again, I'm just gonna put my 2 cents out there, just like everybody else. And for Cuties, I first and foremost have seen the ad, and then like shortly after that, a few days later, and actually I would say just yesterday, for the very first time, I believe it's the very first time, I have seen the trailer for it after watching like a YouTube video from someone that I'm personally subscribed to on YouTube. And like even just seeing the ad alone by itself, even before I saw the trailer, like I just knew for a fact that I most definitely would not be seeing this movie. And before I go on any further, like just in general, like I've had Netflix before, like a few years ago, but that was when Netflix was a little bit more decent. And even then, I just really only did the 30-day free trial thing because I just wanted to try it out. And just this year, and hearing all this talk, just keep hearing, all this talk and all this negative talk, once again, rightfully so, about this film and about this movie. I haven't just had the, personal conviction, and, for those on the outside, like looking in, or for those who don't understand, or for those who don't know, it's a Christian thing, it's a spiritual thing, but, I've just basically been having this conviction to, that I'm not going to get Netflix, just not going to do it. And I've been debating and I've been fighting, and I like, a part of me still kind of really wants to, but I just can't give in, and I just can't like promote and be down with Netflix, like putting movies and films, TV shows, whatever it is like this. And I'm pretty sure that probably not everything on Netflix is actually bad, but probably there's more bad than good, at least 90%, if not more, I would say. Things like to watch on Netflix and things for consumption on Netflix are, more bad and more negative, than the opposite, or the other way around. But anyway, that's just my personal conviction and, my personal discernment, and I'm just not going to do it, unless they get their act together, basically. And if they do, then I might try to attempt to get Netflix again one day. But until then, like, I'm just not going to do it. And I know a lot of people have been talking about canceling Netflix, and it should be canceled, and it should have been canceled like a long time ago. There was also, I believe last year, like some other film, I think it was a film or a TV show, I can't remember, but it was one of the two, and they were basically like mocking Jesus and saying that you know, there was this gay Jesus. That's basically the gist of it. And I said, even more so that than this movie, but both that movie and this movie, you know, it's like, no. So Netflix should have been canceled like a long time ago. And then also, like, the whole thing with, you know, this whole Cuties film is like bad, but what makes it even worse is that, like, the director and the person behind all of this, they are a black woman themselves, and that makes it even worse, like, as far as I'm concerned, to me, in my opinion. But I don't really want to get into that too much, but like, I just want to say, basically making like black people who do have decency, like myself, for example, like, look bad, and it's just not cool, and it's just not okay. But anyway, like, going back to, like, you know, just talking about this film, Cuties, and just going to the ad, talking about the ad and the trailer. Like, I've seen it and I've heard it, you know, with my own eyes for myself, and like, that's just enough. I'm not gonna watch the movie. Once again, I don't promote this movie, I don't condone this movie, and I'm not gonna watch, and I'm not gonna promote Netflix, you know, at least for right now, in general, as a whole. Like, I just can't do it. And basically the gist is, if there's anybody that doesn't know, like, these people are basically, you know, like, exploiting and sexualizing and over sexualizing like 11-year-old girls. So these are young girls who are minors, they're not even teenagers yet, and they have these girls like dressing and dancing and like listening to music and things of that nature that is just like totally inappropriate. And, you know, like, I just don't get it. I just find it like so like mind-boggling and like so weird and so interesting in a bad way, how people could like really just like try to instill this into like young people. And these people are also like instilling, you know, into these girls, and giving these girls like a false sense of like femininity, and like a false sense of like, you know, sexiness, or, you know, like what is, you know, like attractive, or, you know, whatever. And the whole thing is just downright like evil and demonic and disgusting, and it's all a part of like an agenda for like, I think, you know, to a degree, with like politics, and, you know, people trying to like normalize like pedophilia and things of that nature. And then I've also heard and I've seen clips of like filmmakers or editors, you know, or like whoever, like zoom in of these girls dancing and, you know, filming like their, you know, female, you know, certain parts of the female body. And like I said, it's just absolutely disgusting. I can't wrap my head around it. And, you know, I just don't agree with it. It's not right. It's not Christ-like. It's not ladylike. And I mean, like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand. I never will. And, you know, I just really did, you know, want to put my 2 cents out there. You know, I am going to speak the truth, and I'm going to live boldly for Christ. And, you know, I am just going to stand up you know, for what's right, and I'm going to live for Christ boldly and talk about, you know, what's right boldly. And this is objectively wrong, and, you know, anybody with a conscience would know that. And even people who aren't Christians, even people who aren't believers, and also for people who aren't Christians and aren't believers, you know, since I'm, you know, speaking about it now, like, I totally commend and applaud the people who just don't buy in and don't give into this crap, this nonsense. Okay? Right is right and wrong is wrong at the end of the day. And people are saying that left is right, right is left, up is down, down is up, and things of that nature. And people are saying bad is good and good is bad, and that's just not the case. And just, all I know is that, you know, like, this film should have never been made, should have never been promoted. Netflix needs to be canceled. This film, Cuties, needs to be canceled. Like, we need to, like, just stop going backwards and going in the wrong direction. We need to, like, the whole world, not just America, the whole world needs to be, like, one nation, under God, and we just need to like go back to like following God, following Christ, following Jesus. I mean, or we wouldn't have like problems like this. I mean, and that's basically it. I mean, that's all I really had to say. But like, I just had to like throw my frustration, you know, out and get my frustration out and throw my 2 cents into just like everybody else. I mean, and I guess that's basically it. That's basically all I had to say for this video. But this is gnarly, and this is not right, and it's wrong, and it's evil, you know, like I was saying. And you know, just I'm just not gonna give in, and I'm not gonna be like politically correct, you know, or things of that nature. And like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, I'm the wrong person. You're not gonna get like that type of stuff from me. I mean, but seriously, I think that's all that I have to say. And you know, I'll just end it here. And yeah, like, I'm not gonna show any clips or anything. And I would recommend that, you know, nobody really watches it, even looks at the ad if you can avoid it. I mean, but if you do, that's on you. And don't say that, you know, I didn't warn you and I didn't tell you so. But yeah, so before I jump off, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on this video or any of my other, you know, previous videos. And until next time, you'll catch me in the next one, and peace out.